G'day and hiya peeps, it is Milmo here, back for some more tier 3 and tier 4 action, and I've got the epic, the one and only green shielder that is Lee. Probably if you want to compare shielders, he's probably the better one of the three that are currently out. Of course, you got Garrett, the alert shielder, and then you got the new Michonne, who is the fast shielder. He's definitely got the better rush, I think, of them, and he has the fastest rush of them, which is the very fast one at the 44 AP. He does the 525% damage and also plus 40% attack for one turn. Now, I guess it depends where you're trying to go with your shielder in regards to which one you would argue is the better. I've also got Garrett, and I find his healing is quite handy, but the fact that he has a normal AP is quite beneficial in that once these guys' rushes are ready to go off, it actually times out their shielding. So because Lee goes off so quickly, his shield is timed out a lot more quicker than what Garrett's or Michonne's is. But it depends what you're going for in regards to your shielder and what team you have set up to which one's more valuable in that way. But I think it's very hard to argue against Lee being the better of the three shielders. In my opinion, he is the better shielder, and being the strong, he is definitely a great one there. Will they bring out a blue shielder? We have yet to see, but as you can see here, tier 3 we need some leather gloves, some map, a wool beanie and a flak jacket as per usual with tier 3s for the 5 stars, and then he's going to get his stats up a bit there. Now as you can see, his attack and defense is staying fairly close actually, really, if you think about that. They're very close, so hopefully it continues that way, because to have someone that's also got high attack but fairly high defense that is intact with that is fairly deadly. Specifically him being a shielder, having that high up defense and fairly nice health is going to be very, very valuable in regards to him being that shielder. I definitely think with these shielders, the best advice you can get with how to use them is make sure you're maximizing their health, so their HP and also their defense. That's what I do with mine. With my Lee, I actually don't put a weapon that has a large boost AP or any AP boost on it at all. I just up his attack, defense and HP, because the fact is I don't want him going off too quickly, because it's going to cancel out his shield very quickly, which can put your players in danger. And that's the reason why you have a shielder, to keep that shield up for a few goes before it gets cancelled out by that rush ready to go off. So if I was to give Lee an AP weapon, a boosting one, then he's going to go off a lot quicker, which will cancel that shield out and leaves my players open per usual. So we're going to, with the magic of touchy fingers and edit, we're going to tier 4 him now. As you can see, 686, 677, so they are staying fairly close in regards to the figures there with the attack and defense, which I said is actually very valuable when it comes to a shielder. To have the defense and attack at a similar rate is going to make him that all more important within your team. He also goes up not well into the thousands, but into the thousands in regards to his HP, so that's also a bonus. But like I said, the best thing you can do with these shielders is boost their HP and defense when it comes to their weapons, which is what I do, or even leader skills. It makes them that whole lot more harder to kill and handle and things like that. So right here for tier 4, we've got some maps again, some more belt with holsters, army walkie-talkie and a school bag per usual with those two. And his stats are going up a fair bit there, fairly nice. Got the attack will be in the 700, the defense is not far behind it there in 693, and then the HP is going up towards those thousands, which I always say, if you can get a character that's within those 1000 HP, then it makes them more valuable. I've got Aaron and Eric that are both only in the 900s maxed out, and it's very hard. I have to use Eric with that plus 30% HP to boost him, so anyone within those 1000 HPs, it's always nice to get hit the thousands when it comes to their HP. So like I said, Lee is one of these players which I think, rather than, you don't really use him in my attacking team. Yeah, I give him an AP weapon and I use him merely for attacking purposes rather than defensive purposes. But when you go over to the defense team and you're using his shielders in your defense team, you're giving him a different weapon and you're using him in a different way. He's actually a fairly handy attack player to also be using. You know, you always talk about these shielders being great defensive players, but Lee's probably one of the better of the three that in attacking, to use him as an attacking player. He's the better one with that large damage of the 525, so 525% damage. That's a solid hit, and he also ups the attack with the plus 40% attack for 1 turn. So I always, when his rush is ready to go off, he pretty much commandeers the rest of my team because their rush has been all very fast or ready to go off at the same time. So I always make him hit first with that plus 40%, and then all the rest come over with the rushes, and I literally can wipe out teams within 2 turns just purely because of that boosted rush, and all them rushes are ready to go at the same time. But yeah, he's been great to my strong team, and he's a great shielder. Who doesn't like them shielders? They are the cream of the crop, I guess you could say. But per usual, thank you for watching.